what is a blended learning environment, which is consisting of two important components, offline component and online component. And appropriately, the teacher has to decide on the blended learning environment, which blending can be done. The second point is we discussed about the two interesting scenarios, which is a fallout of the UGC circular of implementing the blended learning environment. Number one is the students acquire the 60% of the credits through online, through offline courses, and remaining 40% of the credits through online. So this is one scenario. Second scenario is there are majority of the institutions who have not implemented this kind of a model. So instead of teaching
Sir, not audible.
there is a disconnection of the connection. Okay, so kindly bear with us, because ये तो होता है एकदम से डिस्कनेक्ट होते कनेक्ट हो जाते हैं, हमारे पास कई सारे साधन संपत्ति है. ओके, बट व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से दैट एक बार को डिस्कनेक्ट भी हो जाते हैं, चिंता मत करो. ओके, सो then what I suggested, go for 60 to 70% content in the face-to-face mode, the credits they can, and 30 to 40%. And we also try to understood there are various steps in for designing the blended learning environment. In short, ये 6 steps को 7 steps को मैं कहता हूँ डिजाइन, डेवलप, deliver, transact, assess, engage, and AI integration. First point is design, develop, deliver, transact, assess, engage, and AI integration. AI means digital AI/digital skills integration. These are the 6 essential things. So also what we did, so one of the important thing is develop. Develop means content is very much required. So one component is content development, which will be taken up by my colleague in the tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So what I said, already existing resources we explored. The resources are the digital repositories are classified into 4 important points. Number one, digital repositories of Government of India. जो मैं आपको बोलता जाऊंगा ना, आप थोड़ा सा पेज को पलट के एक बार देख लीजिएगा. Just turn your page and see that whether I have covered all these things or not. So that will be connectivity will be established. So digital repositories of Government of India, digital repositories of the state government, digital repositories of the national international institutions, and fourth one, digital repositories available under open educational resources. So then what are the, of course I gave some of the snapshot of the resources. Then there are 2 interesting sites I showed. The type of resources varying from video, audio, text, podcast, ebooks, lecture notes, and simulations are available. And what I have told you that you may use this material for as an essential reading material or supplementary reading material, whatever it may be the case. And second, last important slide, because the material straight away cannot be used. So we have a lesson plan and we have clear about the expected learning outcomes. Then as far as the lesson plan, the material which we are going to use can be used as a to support the basic level of understanding, or it may be used for the advanced level of understanding, or it may be used for the application level of understanding. Okay, या कोई कंफ्यूजन तो नहीं? मैं के लिए बार बार अब आपको बता रहा था ये चीज। बेसिक लेवल के लिए यूज हो सकता है, एडवांस लेवल के लिए यूज हो सकता है, एप्लीकेशन लेवल के लिए हो सकता है। सेकेंड पॉइंट व्हाट आई बीन सेइंग दैट उसके अंदर कुछ सब लेवल भी है, and as far as the sub level is concerned, I said um, some may be useful to explain the concept better, some may be useful to explain the idea, some may be useful to explain the skill component, some may be useful, some resources may be useful to explain the task component. This is what we did. Then all these things, and what are the typical skills I have told you, and first and foremost thing, the digital skills required. इसको एक्सेस कैसे करना है, डाउनलोड कैसे करना है? देखिए मैंने आपको कहा था डाउन एरो बटन क्लिक करो, प्रिंट क्लिक करो, इसका जो जूम को जूम इन करो, जूम आउट करो, you know, these are all simple digital skills. And also I have told you that you create one गूगल ड्राइव, एक फोल्डर बना दो, उसमें आपके जो कोर्स के नाम पे एक मेन फोल्डर बना दो। हमने एचआरएम के नाम पे एक फोल्डर बनाया। देन वी क्रिएटेड टू सब फोल्डर्स, one is for the 60% component, one is for the 40% component. 60% का 60 में 40 में some folders like videos के लिए एक फोल्डर है, और उसके बाद ई कंटेंट के लिए एक फोल्डर है, असेसमेंट के लिए फोल्डर है, एक लेसन प्लान के लिए फोल्डर। दिस इज हाउ द अरेंजमेंट नीड टू बी डन। No, why I've been saying all these things, why I'm asking you to do it? Tomorrow, when you get a chance to get associated in the MOOCs development, nobody is going to tell all these things. They expect that you are a subject expert, you must be knowing it. मैंने आपको कहा था 1500 phone calls which I received, because many of them I know personally, and that too not because of yesterday or day before. We know for the last 20 years, 22 years, 25 years. But the problem क्या होता है कि हम टेंशन में रहते हैं, तो सामने वाले जो कूल में रहता है, तो उनसे उनसे काम निकलवाना आसान है। मैं हमेशा लोगों को ये कहता था, भैया तसल्ली से करो, मैं हूं तेरे साथ। And the moment we say, अरे डॉक्टर साहब ये ठीक है, क्या करना है, क्या करना है, so I used to tell them that this is the procedure need to be followed. And you know, all these things, it's not happened with me overnight. I'm a regular practitioner. And when you start practicing, that's what I said. If you practice this online learning components in your conventional classroom teaching, your confidence will be different. Okay? If you only text is one point, text is very, very important, no doubt about it. But the second point is, if you are a practitioner, if you start practicing with an improvisation in the classroom, your confidence will be totally different. That is very, very important. Okay. So then in that case, before just breaking 5 to 10 minutes before the tea, we try to open the EPG Pathshala. Then there are two sites I have told. One is NDLI, National Digital Library of India, where level-wise the service provider-wise and other things also, the content can be accessed. And also similarly, we can have something from the EPG Pathshala. In the EPG Pathshala, when we opened, we got a complete list of resources at scroll it down at the bottom of the thing. And in that one, what we have noticed is when you scroll it down, there you get something called it has been divided into two parts: paper and the module. When you click on the paper, you find out there are several 15 or 16 papers are there. Out of the papers, then we got one with the help of then I selected human resource management. In the human resource management, we have something called at the end we have something called modules also. Out of 40 module, I selected one such module into the system. Okay. Now the second point is then e-content, additional material, and the self-learning material we could able to download on the screen. That's what. So now the next point is now we have set up an environment for the blended learning environment. But now resources, we got a 15 pages of the e-content and 30 to 35 minutes of the video. व्हाट इज द जनरल प्रैक्टिस? हम सब लोग क्या करते थे? जब भी ऐसा कोई मटेरियल मिलता है तो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के साथ एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप होता है. वी ब्लाइंडली कॉपी दैट मटेरियल टू देम सेइंग दैट इसको पढ़ो. अरे भैया, हमारे लिए पढ़ने में एक हफ्ता लग जाता है कि स्टूडेंट को पढ़ने में तो कितना लगेगा? जनरली हम लोग ये सोचते नहीं. वी नेवर थॉट, इंक्लूडिंग मी. आई एम ऑल्सो कल्प्रिट. ऐसा मत समझना कि ये कोई दूध का दूल्हा है, बट वो ठीक है. बट द प्रॉब्लम क्या होता है? बट वी लर्न सम टेक्निक्स. एंड ये टेक्निक आज से नहीं, एआई के टेक्निक्स तो मैं तकरीबन 2023 से कर रहा हूँ. वेरी कंफर्टेबल. एंड दिस इज ऑलमोस्ट एवरी ईयर वी कंडक्ट अराउंड 8 programs. This year already this is a 6th program. Okay, and 2 more programs are lined up. So when we started doing, we do a lot of improvisation. And all these things we started doing, experimenting. My students are doing PhD, and some of that I have my 2-3 research projects. All this improvisation happened slowly and steadily. Okay, and for this, 2 things required. First of all, every teacher must be sensitized, oriented, and trained. First point. And training means hands on. इसलिए हमने इस वर्कशॉप में आपके सामने 3 हैंड्स ऑन का ऑप्शंस रखा है. एक, in the presence of the resource person you are doing. It may be wrong also, don't worry. That is what I've been consistently saying. If you could not able to do, don't worry. Just switch off the camera and take a nice cup of hot coffee or tea, or take a round इधर उधर. उसके बाद दोबारा आके कैमरा ऑन करके बैठो. हाँ, कैमरा ऑन नहीं किया, हम आपको निकालेंगे. एंड आई डोंट हेजिटेट, बिकॉज दिस इज नॉट ए मालवीय मिशन एकेडमिक स्टाफ कॉलेज की जो वर्कशॉप नहीं. आई डोंट हेजिटेट टू टेक, बिकॉज वी आर रनिंग ए एआई प्रोग्राम. कौन अटेंडेंस है? ओके, बिकॉज यू स्पेंड मनी, and we are also very equally serious enough to conduct this program like this. Second one, आप जब गूगल क्लासरूम को आज शाम को घर जाने के बाद घर पे ही बैठे होंगे, या घर जाने, जैसे हमारा अंकित जी है, अंकित जी ऑफिस में बैठे लग रहे हैं, क्योंकि बीच बीच में आप वो किसी से और से बात भी कर रहे थे. हाँ, ठीक है. तो
आई एम एट माय नेटिव प्लेस सर, नॉट इन ऑफिस.
अरे भैया को बताने की जरूरत नहीं, मुझे पता है. वो मजाक कर रहा था. तो शाम को घर जाने के बाद आप आज के टॉपिक का देख लीजिएगा. हर सेशन के साथ कुछ एक्टिविटीज है. ओके, एंड यू ट्राई टू कंप्लीट दिस एक्टिविटीज टू द बेस्ट ऑफ योर एबिलिटी. अपलोड इट. वो भी आज रात को 11:59 से पहले करना है. एंड व्हाट इज 11:59? 11:59. बिफोर 11:59 यू कंप्लीट इट एंड come to for tomorrow's class. कल के लिए देख लीजिए क्या क्या सेशंस है. This is second. Third one is, sometimes you could not able to do during the classroom time. Don't worry. So you complete in next 30 days time. In next 30 days time, there is a project will be given to you. That project consisting of whatever we taught in these 24 sessions. Whatever we taught to you in 24 sessions, that could be covered. It's not a PPT only. You'll see what is the project and how it looks like, and tomorrow probably first session or second session I will explain to you. Okay, so there are 3 different practical parts. So first of all, sensitization, orientation, training, very important. First point. Second important thing is to create this kind of environment. 2 more things required. Teacher must be creative, teacher must be innovative. जब तक हम अपने अंदर जो है वो जज्बा नहीं है, ओके, द पैशन नहीं है. और पैशन होना की बात नहीं, पैशन को दिखना चाहिए. आपका पैशन अपने कामों में दिखना चाहिए. इसलिए टीचर के साथ में कहता हूं 3 PPP की जरूरत. PPP का मतलब जनरली हम लोग कहते हैं पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप. नो. देन PowerPoint presentation. No. What is the first P? Passion towards the teaching. That is a passion towards the teaching. It's not having a passion. You should exhibit the passion. Second P, patience towards the teaching. You must be having a patience is very much important. And that too, you are teaching with 21st century skills. And very importantly, and all of them having a very डेंजरस वेपन. ये क्या है? दिस इज अ डेंजरस वेपन, बिकॉज वो क्रॉस चेक कर रहे हैं कविता मैडम क्या पढ़ा रही है, इसके अंदर ये चैट बाबा क्या कह रहे हैं, चैट जीपीटी बाबा क्या कह रहे हैं, गीता जी क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं, वो पहले चेक कर रहे हैं. The point is that unless and until we provide the value addition, they could not able to sit in our class. But it is not so difficult, let me tell you. It's easy to teach now. हम जब शुरू किया था 33 साल पहले बाबा आजम के जमाने में, उस टाइम काफी कठिन था, और अब तो कुछ नहीं है, पढ़ाना बहुत आसान है. बस ये 10 पकड़ना आना चाहिए आपको, कैसे पढ़ाएं सो दैट स्टूडेंट्स के साथ कैसे स्कोर करें. एंड सो सेंसिटाइजेशन, ओरिएंटेशन, ट्रेनिंग, हैंड्स ऑन ट्रेनिंग इट शुड बी. इसलिए मैं आपको बार बार कह रहा हूं, इवन छोटे से छोटे चीज भी 2-2, 3-3 बार हम आपको एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. ओके. सेकेंड पॉइंट इज enjoy the class. Second point is teacher must be creative, teacher must be innovative. Third important point, enjoy the sessions. सर ये नहीं चल रहे सर, उसको क्या करना है, अरे सर दिक्कत हो रहा है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Heaven won't fall down. आज पहला दिन है और दिल्ली दूर है. ओके, तो आराम से कर लीजिएगा, इत्मीनान से कर, इंशाअल्लाह हो जाएगा काम. कौन सी बड़ी बात है. That's what I mean to say that. Okay. Just a sec, friends. There is a urgent call. हाँ गरिमा. Okay. Now this another dimension. Till now we have been sending everything into the students just like that. Now I will be adding you. Now the new dimension I'm going to tell is about the AI. Okay, so there are few basics. Many of us knows that basics, but before I show these basics to you, there are certain very important, interesting things I want to add, and I wish we all of us in this country should speak that same language, so that there should not be any question of our existence. First point, why human teachers remain essential. Okay, and for every slide I need your thumbs up. If you are not giving a thumbs up, means so you are not agreeing with me. First point, why human teachers remain essential. First point, teachers provide crucial emotional support, understanding students' individual needs, and fostering positive learning environments. This includes empathy, guidance, and building the meaningful relationships. I hope everybody agreeing with me. Those who are not given this, that means you are not agreeing. Okay, fine. Second one. Human teachers excel at facilitating collaborative projects, encouraging innovative thinking, and guiding students in developing their problem solving and critical analysis skills. We the teachers are doing, try to understand. And I think many of us are doing it. But this is again, I'm reassuring you, जिन लोगों ने नहीं कर रहे होंगे, अरे ठीक है यार, बहुत साल हो गए, तो ना करे, देन हमारे अस्तित्व के ऊपर प्रश्न चिन्ह लग जाएगा मित्रों. मैं बार बार आपको ये बात कह रहा हूं. सो AI can assist, but human interaction is key for these complex problems. I hope you all agree with me. Number 3, human teachers are better equipped to adopt their teaching methods and support students with diverse learning styles, slow learners, average learners, gifted learners, and disabilities. I'm not talking about the physical disabilities. There are specific disabilities also we are handling. आजकल तो एक और सबसे important चल रहा है, SLD बोलते हैं, specific learning disability. Many children are having that. We are managing. And second point, socio-economic backgrounds. बहुत सारे ऐसे बच्चे हैं, first generation learners हैं, और लड़कियां हैं, लड़के हैं, उन सबको मैनेज कर रहे हैं. एंड टाइलरिंग इंस्ट्रक्शन टू इंडिविजुअल नीड्स. हमें तो ये नहीं पता ये कैसे करना है, फिर भी हम कर ही रहे. ओके, और अलग अलग सिस्टम से हम लोग एक्सप्लोर. सो This is the role of a teacher. So, and all these things we the teachers are doing with human natural intelligence process. ओके, कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता बाद में आ गई, कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता बाद में तो आ गई। तो परमपिता परमात्मा ने जो बुद्धि हमें जो दिया था, जो टीचर बनाया, उसको लेके हम ये सारे चीज कर रहे थे। नाउ हमारा काम थोड़ा आसान हो गया, तब तक द वर्क वे मे बी मच कंफर्टेबल नाउ। सेकंड, but at the same time, because this is an AI workshop, I want to show you. So I always coin a word called AI is a co-pilot. AI is a co-pilot. Okay, pilot is more important. Even co-pilot is also so much important. So look at the points, 3 interesting points. AI systems can automate grading, provide personalized feedback, and offer supplemental learning resources. Fine. जब ये काम ए करेंगे, हम क्या करेंगे? पूरा पूरा देश भर में चर्चा है, हमारा नौकरियां का क्या जाएंगे। अरे एआई सिस्टम जो है, मेरे जैसा हिंदी, मेरे जैसा इंग्लिश, हिंदी, हरियाणवी और बीच बीच में तमिल भी बोल रहा हूँ, ये नहीं बोलता है। ओके, सो वो तो बोलेगा एक ही भाषा बोल रहा है। ओके, माय पॉइंट इज दैट इसमें डरने की कोई बात नहीं। तो जैसे बोलते हैं ना, जो डर गया वो डैश डैश, इसमें डरने की कोई बात नहीं। Why should we be afraid of? Okay, see, तो हमारा, I think, I hope you have been noting down these things. हमारे पास क्या टाइम रहेगा? We'll focus on individual student interaction and higher level of instruction. Okay, so we do that job. किसने मना किया था ये नहीं करेंगे करके? My point is that we started thinking everything too much into too seriously way of it. That's point. The next point is last point. Educators become facilitators of learning, curators of information, and mentors, leveraging AI's capabilities. Okay, using AI capabilities we can do while retaining their core role in nurturing intellectual curiosity, creativity and ethical awareness. ये ओनली टीचर्स ही करेंगे। इसको एआई के साथ कैसे मिलजुल के करेंगे, आगे आगे बताएंगे। मैं भी डिमॉन्स्ट्रेट कर दूंगा, मेरे टीम भी आपको कह देंगे। ओके, सो व्हाट इज, सो yes, AI and teachers can coexist. Absolutely, no, there's no doubt about it. So what is important here? So upskilling teachers to work with AI tools, very important. Encourage lifelong learning and adaptability. Building a culture of innovation in education. So upskilling, yes, I think you're already attending this kind of a workshop. There we'll be talking about integration of generative AI and interactive e-content and technologies and higher education. How they are going to be integrated and to improve a teaching learning process where we are going to create an environment which is interesting, engaging, interactive. There are 3 more. Who will tell? First one is interesting, engaging, interactive, flexible, adaptable and personalized learning environment. That's all. जब इस तरीके का माहौल खड़ा कर देंगे, so technology is an enabler. Technology is a facilitator. Here we talk about the AI technology because digital skills and AI skills, they're all subset. So, but the human being is the one who is going to make or break the entire thing. So, providing professional support opportunities for teachers, focusing on AI literacy, responsible AI use, and integrating AI tools effectively into their lesson plans. ये आज करेंगे हम लोग, मतलब इस वर्कशॉप में सीखेंगे. This training needs to consider ethical implications also. Teachers also should participate in not learning 1,000 tools. टूल्स के ऊपर ज्यादा फोकस है यार. मैंने 100 टूल्स सीखा तो मैंने 200 टूल्स सीखा, क्या करना है? इससे अचार थोड़ी बनेगा. 1 या 2, 5-6 टूल्स सीख लीजिएगा. That's all. And you know, There are so many things we are expected to do. We have a limited time. Okay, so institutions to create this kind of environment. I hope all of you agree with me in this regard. So the question here is, so there are so let's talk about what role AI is doing for us. The artificial intelligence transforming the education by enabling more personalized, engaging, and effective learning experiences. And why we have been talking much into this one is AI tools are shifting the focus from one size fits all approach to the learner centric model. ये मैं आगे आगे बताऊंगा. Okay, they empower students to take control of their learning, provide teachers with actionable insights, and make education more accessible and effective. This is important. This is the role of AI which is going to play. So by leveraging AI, educators can create more inclusive, engaging, and personalized. By leveraging AI, educators can create more inclusive, engaging, and personalized learning. So हमारा सोच क्या होना चाहिए? Whenever we are teaching, whenever you are using AI, how can this create an inclusive environment? कैसे करेंगे मैं आगे आगे बताऊंगा आपको, करवा दूंगा आप लोगों से. Engaging environment and very importantly personalized learning environment. Okay, fine. So there are two important words which we use quite often. One is AI and second one is Gen AI. एक बार आप डिफरेंस पढ़ लीजिएगा. So both AI and Gen AI falls under the umbrella of artificial intelligence, but one is focusing on specific problems or performing the task, while the generative AI excel at creating new content and data like text, images, and the music. Okay, so where this what is Gen AI? इसको एक बार पढ़ लीजिएगा. Okay, so this is the where the Gen AI will work. Generative AI. Okay, you have an overarching picture of artificial intelligence. Within that artificial intelligence, you have machine learning. Within machine learning, you have a deep learning. And within the deep learning, you have a Gen AI. Our LLMs are here. Okay, what is the LLM? Our chat GPT and other things are here. So what is the LLMs? Look at this. First of all, understand what is LLM. Read. The first L is large. Second one is a language. Third one is a model. Large language model. It is why it is large? It is trained on large amounts of data and billions of trainable parameters. Language, it deals with the text data. नोट करते रहिए सारी चीज. मैं हमेशा एक बात कहता हूं, लोग ज्यादातर फोटो ले रहे हैं. फोटो लेने से जाएगा वो गैलरी में, बीच बीच में लिखते रहोगे, and there is a connectivity between our pen and our mind. That would be more important. Model, it predicts the next word and sentence oblique token. Okay, so there are interesting models are there. Look at this one. There are the popular large language models are there. So the first one is basically we call it as so for the Open AI company, there are two interesting models are available. One is GPT, second one is Mistral. For from the Google, there is a model called Gemini. From Meta, we have got Lima. So, and many AI platforms have uh, come from this options. So, what are the other this look at this. हाँ इसको फोटो ले लीजिएगा, इसको लिख नहीं सकते. You can take a photograph of this. Okay, so there are so many options are available. There are large language models are there, LLMs are there, and one of the very important, interesting question is how do we interact with these platforms? Okay, so to interact with this platform, which is going to be game changer for all of us, is basics of prompt engineering. Basics of prompt engineering. Okay, so very important, and read for a minute what is the prompt engineering is saying. So there are nice. What is prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is as much as the art as it is a science. It has got two important components. One is prompt, second one is engineering. Prompt is basically a detailed set of guidelines given to a LLM to do a task. The second one is uh, the second one, which is again very, very important, is developing a task specific prompt iteratively. If you look at the process very carefully as such, and in this case you can see what you could able to see on your screen. There is an idea, and we convert that idea into prompt. In this workshop I'm going to give you so many things. After this session, probably even in this session itself also we will be doing it. So idea will be converted into prompt, and prompt will give the results. Results will be set to, we can take the text or a feedback, and again we are going to take the things as explained as such into this one. Okay, so why we have been talking about so much about the prompt engineering? Because there are so many things are required to be understood. So there is a small presentation. I'll just connect it into that one so that you will understand this one much better. So prompt engineering is the art of talking to AI. The art of talking to AI. So basically, we are unlocking the power of AI models through effective prompts. The more you write down the prompt, the more effectiveness you are going to bring in this regard as such. स्कैन करके और उसको ऐसा नहीं भाई वो वहां से जो भी आते हैं हमारे पास वो डिलीवरी आता है एंट्री करके बिल्कुल एंट्री करके ही okay. So but what is very important over here is the prompts. So transforming simple instructions into sophisticated outputs, explore applications in content creation, code generation, data analysis, and one more interesting is that 90% of AI performance depends on prompt quality. The effective prompt you are giving, naturally it is the way you can able to do that one. So this part has been taken care. We understood this part. Okay, we are covered up to this. So what is prompt engineering? It is crafting. It is designing the prompts to elicit desired responses from the AI models, iterating an iterative process involving crafting, testing, and refining the prompts, and very importantly, the balancing also. Balancing creativity, precision, and a deep understanding of the AI model. This is very, very important. So basic prompt techniques. So first point is clear instructions. Provide clear and concise instructions to guide the AI. मेरे लिए मेरा PhD thesis complete करके दे दो चैट जीपीटी, बेचारा वो क्या करेगा, वो ऊपर नीचे करके देख रहे हैं. 90% of the people in India do not know how to use the prompt. मैं आज आपको दिखा दूंगा. I'll show you some of the interesting prompts with a model and you'll enjoy it. Second one is a context. Giving background information to the AI helps it understand the request better. Keywords. Use specific keywords to focus the AI attention. Okay? And advanced prompting, few shots. So, guiding output, provide examples to guide the AI output style and content. Demonstrate the desired format to tone through examples, and train the AI with small number of highly relevant examples. This is how you can able to do that. Okay. Now, what tool we are going to use it? अभी तो हमने जो डाउनलोड करके रखा था वो as it is जैसा कि वैसा ही पढ़ा है, उसको हम यूज करेंगे. Now we are going to understand that there is one interesting tool which I am going to explain and demonstrate to you. The name of the tool is Notebook LM. The name of the tool is Notebook LM. And Notebook LM is a powerful AI tool that can enhance teaching and learning by organizing information, generating insights, and facilitating interactive learning. This is very, very important to understand. Okay? And इसका font थोड़ा बड़ा कर देता हूँ so that we'll understand the things better. Okay? So first point is it is organizing the content. It is useful to organize the content. Second point is it is useful to generate the insights. It's generating the insights. And very importantly, it's facilitating interactive learning. Is facilitating the interactive learning. This is what the role of the. So what all the major things we can do with the notebook LM? Watch it carefully on the screen. इसका थोड़ा सा फॉन्ट बढ़ा देता हूं तो सो दैट आपको दिखने में पढ़ने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगी. There are 5 different ways. There are many ways also, but to begin with, there are 5 different ways the AI model is going to be useful. First one is we can have interactive study guides. Second, we can have research assistant and source synthesis. Third, lesson planning and content creation. Fourth one is personalized learning and concept explanation. Fifth one, debate and critical thinking development. एक बार दोबारा जिन जिन लोग लिख रहे हैं उनके लिए तो मैं थोड़ा स्क्रीन के ऊपर छोड़ देता हूं. इसको लिखना है, फोटो नहीं लेना है. हाँ, मुझे पता चल जाता है कि जिनने फोटो लिया था उनका बारे में पता चल जाता. क्या अंकित जी? हाँ, अंकित जी लिख रहे हैं. भैया 6 घंटा बिठा रहे हैं आपको, ये सारे चलता है, नहीं तो मुश्किल हो जाता. Very interesting, and not only applies for friends. This for not this LL, this one notebook LM, and this logic applies for others also. When it comes to the teaching, learning, assessment, pedagogy, and the research. Okay, so these things can be done. Yeah. Yes, Dr. Nanda ji, बोलिए. अंकित आप म्यूट कर लीजिएगा आपका माइक्रोफोन.
Please scroll up the screen, sir. Not that much, sir. Slowly.
अरे मैडम आराम से कर रहा हूँ और बोलो ना. अब 4 नंबर पे दिखा दो या 5 नंबर पे?
4, sir.
हाँ.
Yes, thank you.
In the second point, there is source synthesis. I did not understand that question.
No. I'm going to explain all these things during course of time. Don't worry about that. Okay. And for everything you see that I have divided into 2 parts. One is use case, and second one is the prompt. One is the use case, and second one is the prompt. Okay, when I am talking about the research assistance and source synthesis, and it helps the students to analyze the multiple sources and extract the key insights for the project or essays. That is what the source synthesis is all about, Siddhi. Okay, so what happens here? So, initially we will be taking only one source, but there are multiple sources also can be available in this regard. So, this is only a tip of the iceberg, and there are other hands-on activities also. Of course, we have uploading all these things in our, I think somebody is asking that PPT will be shared. I think you have not gone through the Google Classroom, it seems. In the Google Classroom, of course, we are going to do that one. Okay, so don't worry, it's there. Everything we're going to share. By chance, if anything is being missed out also, we will do it needful as such. Okay, and the first point is it will be useful for interactive study guides. What is the use cases I have written? Convert lecture notes, textbooks, or research papers into dynamic study guides. There is a practice prompt. Now onwards, whenever I'm asking, this is a practice prompt. Okay, what it says, summarize the key concept from this lecture note. हम करेंगे, आगे आगे करवा दूंगा मैं आपसे. Lecture notes on cellular biology and generate a quiz to test my understanding. I have mentioned only quiz. What kind of a quiz questions you are looking for? Are you looking for knowledge level? Are you looking for application level? Are you looking for critical thinking level? Are you looking for analytical thinking level? So if you specifically mention, this is what prompt engineering says. Okay? So basically हमने एक prompt लिखते हैं, उसके बाद उसको engineering कराते हैं. Similarly, research assistant के बारे में मैंने बताया. Third point, lesson planning. Lesson planning and content generation. And what is the use case? Assist this notebook LM, assist teachers in designing lesson plans, discussion questions और activities. तो क्या करना है? या देखिए prompt कैसे लिखा जाता है? Generate a lesson plan for teacher for teaching the water cycle for 5th graders. ये छोड़ो, आप ये किसी स्कूल में दिल्ली में पढ़ाते पढ़ाते मैंने लिख रखा है. Now we will be changing to our own level, including an engaging hands-on activity. So it gives you nice prompting. This is what prompting I am talking about. Okay. Next comes the personalized learning and concept explanation. What is the use case? Provide tailored explanations to students struggling with complex topics. And you remember that in the EPG Pathshala, मैंने आपको एक download करने के लिए कहा था. I asked you to download something from the EPG Pathshala. That is our base. On the basis of it, my sessions will be conducted. Okay. So you ensure that you downloaded an appropriate content from. So we will create a lesson planning. We create a content generation. So what is the practice prompt? We ask, explain whatever it is. Newton's law, for example, for the physics people have downloaded some Newton's law of motion. Newton's law of motion, simple terms with the real world example to a high school student. What will say? Explain Newton's law of motion in simple terms with real world examples for an undergraduate student, for a postgraduate student. Okay, you understand now? That's how the process will be. And debate and critical thinking development. So use cases, encourage students to explore different perspectives on a topic. So what is important? First of all, selecting the appropriate topic. Now it is giving a various use cases. So practice prompt is generate arguments for and against the use of AI in education, supported by evidence from these uploaded sources. Okay. So this is in the nutshell. There is a small video I want to run because it's an interesting video. I want to run that video. I request you to kindly watch the video carefully.
Videos, podcasts, social media. There is so much information out there today, and the future will belong to those
Sound is
people
coming?
who can make sense of it all. But fortunately, we've got some superb AI
great.
tools popping up,
Listen,
and Google's Notebook LM is one of them. Now, Notebook LM is like having ChatGPT for a restricted set of information. You control the source material depending on what you want to learn. And in this tutorial, I'll show you exactly how to use it to study and learn quickly, and I'll show you 6 unexpected ways you can use it too. Let's dive in. To access Notebook LM, go to the following website. You can click on the card in the top right, or you can click on the link in the description below. Once you're on the site, click on Try Notebook LM. Then sign in using a Google account, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's start with the most obvious use case for Notebook LM, which is to study and learn something new. Click on the Create button to create your first notebook. Now, a notebook is like ChatGPT, but only for the information that you provide. That information comes in the form of sources. You can upload documents or audio, Google Docs or Google Slides, links, YouTube videos, and just regular text. And you can upload up to 50 sources, which is more than enough for most use cases. Let's say you're a student and you're trying to learn what led to the fall of the Roman Empire. You started your research and you found a bunch of articles on the topic, and now you want to learn all this information quickly. No problem. Let's open a couple of these articles in new tabs by holding the control key and clicking on the link. So that's one from history.com, and then we'll also add the Wikipedia article. Okay, we've now got 2 articles in other tabs. Let's go to the first tab. We'll copy the link in the address bar, and then we'll go back to Notebook LM. Next, let's click the website button under the link header. We'll go back to full screen, then paste the link into the text box and click the insert button.
Hello, Moto.
In a few seconds after the source is added, you'll get a notebook guide. Already you have a really quick summary. You can create an FAQ or a study guide. You can create and listen to a podcast discussing this article, and Notebook LM suggests some questions you can ask it about the article. But we're not done yet. Let's add our second article by clicking on the plus icon next to the sources header. Let's add the Wikipedia page with the same process. We'll copy the link from the address bar and then go back to Notebook LM, then click on the website button and paste the URL in like last time and press insert. Now I've got 2 other sources I want to add. One of them is a PDF article on the fall of the Roman Empire, which I'll drag and drop into the upload sources pane. And I've got a YouTube video that I want to incorporate. So this time I can click on the YouTube button, paste the YouTube URL, and then click the insert button. Now we've got all our sources in, let's use this first suggested question to learn what really happened to the Roman Empire. And look at that, the answer is a thoughtful compilation of all the sources provided. Did you notice the citations too? If you click on any number in a circle, you can refer to the original source content for context. So that's the most obvious way to use Notebook LM, and we'll go through more of the options in a minute. But I first want to expand your mind on how you can use this software.
Okay, fine. The theoretical part is okay. And the video is also very interesting. I request you to kindly go through this video later part also. Then there are, so for the Notebook LM, I have created some interesting hands-on activities for you. Okay. And very important, interesting hands-on activities for you. I request all of you kindly do this needful as such. So is it visible to all of you? Is it visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I think I request you to kindly take one by one. We will be doing one by one over here. So how this Notebook LM is going to be useful for all of us. First point is acha, one more thing. Today I have mentioned about 2 important browsers. One is the AI browsers, Dia browser, and comment perplexity.ai. Okay, try these 2 browsers in the today evening, and tomorrow you will see that what best can be done in this one. Okay, certain things. So now the first point is sign up with Notebook LM with your Gmail account. I don't explain what need to be done because it's very simple. And once you complete, confirm in the chat box that site step 1 has been completed. Okay, go ahead. Start doing it.
So I'm on my way back. I'm to home. We are traveling now, so it's difficult for me to create. After reaching home, I'll try.
Sure. No issue. And I request every one of you. So the process is very simple. It's not so difficult to manage the things. Okay. So I request all the participants to kindly do the needful. and using your Gmail account, please register yourself. And once the step 1 completed, write down in the chat box step 1 completed. Then we'll go to the step 2. I want everybody to confirm, please. I want all the members. Wait. Second option. Just wait. Don't rush up the second things. So in my case also, I have done it. I done my notebook LM, and so this may be the case. You are all maybe watching it. Okay. And now you can see in my case there are so many notes I have created. So so the first point is okay, I clicked on create new option. When I click on the create new, this is what people are asking me. When you click on the create new option, here you can see there are various types of options can be accessed here. Okay, so the first one is you may use a PDF as a source. Okay, and what is Notebook LM? Notebook LM is a chat GPT for your own restricted resources. आपके खुद के resources के लिए it is the tool. Okay, you may use it a audio file. Okay, and or you can go for a Google Doc, Google Sheet, website भी use कर सकते हो जो भी. So मैं क्या करूँगा इधर? मैं क्या करूँगा? Okay, Archu Thakur and Nanda RT. Yeah, tell me, you raise the hands. Any question you want to ask?
Yeah.
Sorry, sir, that got pressed. I think it is not getting removed.
Okay, no issues.
No, sir. I have to ask a question, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I just want to know that when I open that Note LM, same page is coming on my laptop. But earlier you told that I have to sign in. So I didn't need to sign that automatically.
Because why? Because in your browser, you can see that in my case also, my photo is coming on the right top corner.
Yes. Same is happening with me also.
In my case, what happened? You must have synced your Gmail account, madam. You must have synced your Gmail account. So what happened automatically when you connect it? Automatically it is using your Gmail account only. That's all. Okay. So now don't worry about that. So if you click on if you click on this, now it is saying that you need to choose the file. We have downloaded one e-text from the EPG Pathshala. Remember that PDF file we have downloaded. We are going to use that PDF file here. How? Watch me first of all from now onwards. Whatever I explain, you just watch it for a minute, then start doing it. Don't rush. Okay. So I select on choose the file. So like you, I'm also downloaded that file. That file I've selected over here. Namaskar, madam. Thank you, ma'am. जी मैडम, ये नोटबुक एलएम भी बता रहा हूँ मैडम, अभी ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग ये भी। अरे कोई बात, क्यों कल जी मैं ऑनलाइन में पढ़ा रहा हूँ, मैं बिल्कुल ऑनलाइन में पढ़ा रहा हूँ। नहीं कोई बात, बस आपका फोन दे जी। हाँ मैं कल सुबह फ्री हूँ, 9 बजे। ठीक है, ठीक। So what I did here, I have uploaded the text file. Sorry, there is an urgent call. Now you can see there is a, when I uploaded that PDF file, automatically there is a summary has been generated. I have not asked for any summary, but summary has been generated, friends. Okay. And now there is one more interesting thing is, now let me connect that option 2 also. Now you see the step 2. What is step 2? Upload the e-text resource downloaded from the EPG Pathshala and generate a summary of the e-text resource. ये तो हमने कर दिया था। ओके, यहां तक कंप्लीट कर दीजिएगा सब लोग, मुझे कंफर्म करना है। स्टेप 2 कंप्लीटेड, और यू कैन से दैट thumbs up is also okay with me. Now from now onwards, every resource person is going to ask you and show you the template, to show you the steps. And now the third one, but it is showing in English. It is showing in English, but many of us sitting here wants in different languages. So now the question is how to convert this summary into preferred language. Watch the process carefully. So we will use, first time we'll be using the prompt. So you see, where is the prompt has to be written? On the down, start typing there. There actually we'll say, what we'll write? Convert the summary into Hindi. So what I wrote, convert the summary into Hindi, and Hindi can be changed to Tamil, Hindi can be changed to Malayalam, Hindi can be changed to Gujarati, Marathi, whatever may be the languages. So I will write down the practice prompt in the chat box for the benefit of all of you. Okay, I have connected the practice prompt, done it. Okay, now let's run this prompt, see what happens. See, the text is converted into Hindi now. Okay, now the question is, no, don't rush. People are doing very fast. No, don't do it very fast. So for step number 2, which language you converted? Write down the answer. For step number 3, which language you converted? Hindi. Kamaljeet Kaur, Punjabi, very good. Indra Kumar, Tamil, Rombo Nandri, sir. Nandri. Aprom?
Sir?
Yes. Tell me. Yeah.
I am Nanda here. Sir, is
Yeah.
there any language?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. You can see the people are translating to Tamil, Bengali, Marathi,
Sanskrit.
Mama. Yes, madam. You try. It happens. It happens.
Excuse me, sir. I got the message like I cannot convert a summary into Hindi as no summary has been provided.
Yes. I'm looking for this answer. You know the question. Do you know why? Because
Sir,
what
me
you.
also. I got a message that the text cannot be converted into Hindi.
हाँ नहीं मैडम, कुछ लोगों के लिए तो नहीं करते हैं क्योंकि ये बेचारा थक गया, आपके सिस्टम को थका दिया सुबह से लेके. No, the point what I'm trying to say that it may be because the connectivity from your system to the Gemini large language model may be taking time. Otherwise, it works, man. It's not at all a problem. It takes time. Sometimes it takes time, and you refresh the model and you refresh it page 2-3 times because the connectivity is an issue. The only thing is connectivity is an issue, not a problem. It works. Okay.
Sir, morning I tried, I was not able to join Google Classroom.
So, madam, tomorrow morning by 9 o'clock, you come and my team will be guiding you to do the needful.
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow session starts at 9:45, but between 9 to 9:45, my team is going to ensure that who is the genuine candidate, who is not, who paid the fee or not. All these things will be taken care by my team member. Okay. It'll be.
I
Don't
have
worry. Yeah.
paid, yes.
Right now, it's not paid, madam. It's free. Okay.
No, I have paid, sir.
No. I'm not telling to you, madam, because there are people here. But so my team is going to cross check. Don't worry. That is my administrative job. Okay. Fine. Now the question is point number 2. We tried. Some of us are having difficulty, but don't worry. It will be done. Now coming to the point number 4. But there are some questions that do we need to do it every time? Every time prompt लिखना पड़ेगा? नहीं. But in Notebook LM, there is a unique facility that if you select the output language to one language, whatever you do, it will come in only that language only. Okay? That is the advantage. So watch the process carefully. And these steps need to be noted down very, very importantly. Okay? So step number 1, I hope everybody is watching me on the screen, please. Watch me carefully. Step number 1, click on settings. Settings are on the right top corner next to the share button. So when you click on the settings, there is a pop-up is coming. In the pop-up, there is a third option called output language. So this should be done if you want the output should come in only one language. Okay? I click on output language. When I click on the output language, it shows that default. And you can see on the right side, there is a small button. If you click on this button, various foreign languages and some Indian languages also will come. Scroll it down. Let me start with Konkani. This is Indian language. Nepali, Marathi, Maithili, Hindi, Bangla, Punjabi, Gujarati, Odia, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam. Okay? So for example, if you want everything should become in Hindi, I selected Hindi here. Then I click on save. Very importantly, you had to refresh the page. Sometimes only if your connectivity is pretty good, because this requires a lot of good connectivity. Now you see, it is coming in Hindi. And subsequently, whatever things you write down here, it comes in Hindi only. Sir, कैसे पता चलता है sir? Okay. Swati Gupta is asking, sir, जब तक आप practically नहीं दिखाएंगे, हम नहीं कर पाएंगे. Okay, I got it in Kannada. Somebody is saying, कैसे स्वाति ये देख लीजिएगा आप. मैंने आपको कहा था ना, ये हमारे नोटबुक एलएम का एक बेहतरीन ऑप्शन है. मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग में ये दिखाया था. तो कन्वर्ट लेक्चर नोट्स, टेक्स्ट बुक्स, research papers into dynamic study guides. क्या करना है? Summarize the key concepts from the lecture notes. Okay, and to generate a quiz to test my understanding. एक simple summarize कर दे. Summarize the key concept from the lecture notes. बस इतना लिखेंगे. देखिए मैं आपको लिख के दिखा दूंगा. ओके, मैंने कॉपी किया था. I went to my slide. Summarize the key concept from the lecture notes on. ये है लेक्चर, मेरा लेक्चर नोट्स है ह्यूमन रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट. ह्यूमन रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट एंड जनरेट ए क्विज टू टेस्ट माय अंडरस्टैंडिंग. ओके, ये अभी हिंदी में आना चाहिए. देखिए आपने देखा? ये देखिए मानव संसाधन प्रबंधन के प्रमुख उदाहरणों का सारांश आ गया. ओके, एंड देन देयर इज अ क्विज here. Okay, and what is the beauty of the system, you see? And you try this one in your own language. You try, and the prompt I am sharing in your chat box, the prompt I have written over here, I'll share it in the practice prompt in your chat box. In Bengali this time, yeah. I think somebody is asking in Bengali to me. Yeah, I'll try. Okay, so this is a practice prompt, friends. So let me do it same thing in Bengali. Yes. Okay, below Hindi there is Bangla. Save, refresh the page. Okay, it's coming in Bangla now, and the same prompt, let me do it. Let me do it. किशोर सोनवा ने कह रहे हैं कि सर मराठी में भी चाहिए. अरे जय महाराष्ट्र, आप कर लो ना यार, आप भी खुद कर सकते हो बात. है ना सर? इंद्र सर पुणे जा.
पुणे सर.
वांगा 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 तला. कर क्या? 550. Okay. இல்லங்களா? காஃபி சாப்பிட்டா? ஓகே. coffee. Now, I think somebody is asking me who said Bangla? Satabdi Banerjee. Yes, it Bangla, it's coming, madam.
Yes, sir. I have tried in 3 languages: Assamese and Khasi, which is Meghalayan language, and Bangla. So 3 of them are going very nicely.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. This is very, very informative, very helpful for us. Thank you.
True. Ruby Ahmed is saying, sir, you are having a tea also. What to do, Ruby? I think this is the only black coffee I am taking since morning. And that too, this is not a tea. This is a black coffee. अब देखिए श्वेता भी मेरे को देख के कॉफी पे चाय पी रही है.
नहीं सर, मैंने तो पानी पिया था.
हम कह देंगे इसके अंदर भी पानी ही होता है. Anyway, good. So, friends, I think let's try. Let me go back to now the default, because that's very, very important for us. I'll go back to default. The moment I go back to default and I refresh the page once again, everything it comes in English only. Okay. Now, so I think this is the way this process. Now the question here is. So actually, what happened? Now let's try the first level.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, madam.
Sir, I want to ask one question, please.
Hmm.
Sir, when I uploaded a PDF over there, and I asked to convert into Punjabi language, then they responded like there is no previous response in our conversation history to translate it. The sources provided are already in English. It didn't work. But after that, when I converted it into the question booklet types, then again I said kindly convert it into Punjabi language, and then it did. So it can be the glitch only, the previous thing.
No, the connectivity. See,
Okay.
basically from your computer to that large language model, Gemini model, which is a
Okay.
Google's model, it takes time because there are so many lakhs and lakhs, crores and crores people are using it already.
Okay.
It's taking
Fine,
time
sir.
to, that's all. That's it. That's the only thing.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Now, there is one small additional thing I would like to ask. Now, one last thing. I think somebody is saying, Preeti is saying that translation is not good. No problem.
Yes, sir.
You keep using Preeti ji. What is
Yes,
important is, see, एक दिन में देखिए जैसे मैं हिंदी बोल रहा हूँ, आपको लग रहा है क्या मैं पैदाइशी हिंदी भाषी हूँ? No, I am a half Tamilian and half Telugu, and living in northern India for the last 45 साल से. So, but I speak all the languages with that fluency. It not happened overnight. Similarly, the AI system need to be prepared, madam. Need to be prepared, need to be trained. तो
Okay, sir.
इसलिए मैं कहता हूँ इसको भी थोड़ा सा रेस्ट की जरूरत है.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
तो 5 तो हो गया, सुबह से आप लोग बैठे हैं, आपको 10 मिनट पहले मोहलियत मिल जाएगा छूट. बट आखिरी में एक छोटी सी चीज करेंगे. What is that? You see the question. First का point second में मैंने लिखा था. इसमें लिखा था summarize the key concepts from the lecture notes on cellular biology and generate a quiz to test my understanding. But the question here is, what type of a quiz questions? So I divide it into 4 parts: knowledge level, upper application level, upper critical thinking level, upper analytical thinking. You write one prompt with knowledge level questions. The paranga, sorry, watch it. Similarly, then go for the application level. Similarly, write another prompt for the critical thinking level. Then another prompt for the analytical thinking level. Okay. So at this point of time, so at this point of time, I think let's take a break. Okay. Break means break for the day one, right? So let's meet tomorrow morning at 9:45. But before that 9 o'clock itself, that will be open. My team is going to cross check with you. Kindly cooperate with them because otherwise we'll be having some difficulty also because everything needs to be tracked. And I hope you enjoyed the sessions. And Kamal Pada Denge, tomorrow I'll say Jai Maharashtra and Jai Tamil Nadu. Also the Jai Telugu also, the Andhra Pradesh also.
Jai Bhavat sir.
Jai Hind also. So my request to all of you is try to enjoy it. Don't worry. Sometimes it's not getting connected. It's not going to use. Don't worry about that. It will help. So see you tomorrow morning, and whatever the videos are there for today, and these videos will be uploaded probably tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay. So then tomorrow when we start coming to the class, you could able to see the videos session wise. The videos will be there. Okay, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See you tomorrow morning. And 9 o'clock, the things will start. 9:45 by session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day, Father.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Attendance link is not seen.
It's
The fourth session.
Thank you, sir.
Last
Last
attendance.
not shared. It's
For the fourth
not
session.
shared. Not shared, I think.
Yeah.
Only one. Once they
Third
have
session का तो मुझे आया था attendance. Friends, can we have a WhatsApp group? Separate WhatsApp group. Can any one of you take the lead?
Ma'am, why separate, ma'am? Same thing we can chat now. Why separate group we needed?
Ah, what is that?
Why we needed separate group, madam? The same
we
group we can
have
do now.
In the same group.
Actually, in the
we can
chat
share
box,
our
you can
doubts
find the
and we
link
can
there.
and do
Sola.
our assignments.
I have one question. If anyone can help me.
Where is the attendance of session?
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So,
Where is the attendance for fourth session?
since I was using
Is the link for all
LLM,
sessions or
so
only
there was an
one?
option of refresh. I'm not getting that refresh option.
Anyone got the attendance link for the last session?
No.
No, ma'am.
No.
Only one session link we have got.
One session and second session, there is a left
For three,
attendance.
This is the link for all the sessions.
I have forwarded the link, ma'am, for the attendance in the morning.
Session attendance.
Yeah, it is shared.
Indra Kumar.
Yeah, I am sharing it.
Should wait
Just
for
now
it.
chat.
इंद्र जी ये आपने कौन से सेशन का लिंक भेजा है?
This is for first session.
Last
session.
session.
First session. It has been expired already.
हाँ, it is.
It has been expired. First session.
Second session का कुछ
It
link
is
नहीं
not
किया.
opening. Yes.
I'm not
Oh,
accepting
first session I also missed.
I have seen actually at 3 o'clock all the three links given, but second and third
First session is there.
first I missed.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, I have not checked chat box. जब सुन रहे हैं तो chat box कौन देख रहा होता है? मैं तो इतना नहीं देखती.
हम एक्चुअली इकोनॉमिक में हो जाए तो बेटर रहता है.
Session force attendance link is just dropped. There is the link for session force attendance. They have just dropped it now.
Yeah, now they have dropped. Yes.
हाँ.
But ideally between the session they should drop it. Otherwise we will need the meeting. Sometimes it can happen.
I don't understand how one attendance should be fine. I think.
So third session का attendance link send करना please.